Hello.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wulff Den Live, episode 182. We all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Episode 182. The one where it'll happen once again. You'll turn into a friend, someone who understands and sees through the master plan. But everybody's gone, and you've been here for too long to face this on your own.
Why?
Because this is growing up.
182. Oh,
this is growing up, Bob.
All right. Sorry.
That is a reference to the Blink song "Damn It" off the album Dude Ranch.
That's the one. That's the first song I ever learned on the drums. I didn't
is-
learn it well.
No,
but I did learn it.
that is their best song. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That is the best Blink 182 song.
There's another one on that album that I like a lot.
There's a lot of good.
Josie.
Josie's good.
I like
yeah,
that song. Josie or Josie? I don't know. It's a good song.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi everybody. Hello, Lucas. Hello, Derek. Hello, Aiden. Hello, Brendan. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Johan. Hello, everybody.
Hello, anyone and everyone who is here. I was originally going to start off by saying this is the only place on the internet not talking about Evangelion being on Netflix.
I still have to watch that.
Me too. I told my friends that I'm going to watch it, but only because I feel like I have to. I don't think I'm going to like it.
Apparently, people are like crap talking it.
It's
Did you tell me that? I think you might have told me.
I might have. The dub is different.
What, do they redub it?
Yeah.
I wanted to turn these lights off.
Of course they do. They always redub like high profile anime. They always gets redubbed. So they should have seen that coming. One of the big controversies is they changed a sentence instead of it saying it originally said I love you, but now it just says I like you, and it removed. Apparently that removed the only gay character from the anime.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, in Japan they say
Yeah.
Daisuki desu, which means
it's the same word for
big
like and love.
you.
Yeah.
So they probably, that might just be a poor translation. It might not be them trying to snuff out a gay character.
I also know, according to my one friend, they changed the end credit song. It's no longer "Fly Me to the Moon" by Frank Sinatra.
Was it always? That was the song?
According to my friend Jake Regino, Wiz Kulikov in the chat. Exit 8 Eats on Instagram. Follow him.
Well, I saw Ross from Game Grumps, Rubber Ross on Twitter, say that he wanted a Chrome extension that changed it to "Fly Me to the Moon," but I assumed it was a different "Fly Me." To the Moon.
It's the Frank Sinatra "Fly Me."
But there is a Chrome extension where at the end of the episode it'll play "Fly Me to the Moon."
Nice.
Anyway, we got a bunch of notifications here.
Right off the bat, Sean Genke with $2 free super chat. Do you guys watch Games Done Quick?
Yes, I haven't this week.
Yeah, me neither.
Games Done Quick, but I do from time to time. I probably will tonight.
Yeah.
It depends on what games they're playing. I missed Sonic Adventure.
Oh, that would have been a good one. I saw there was a Mario 2 one that was really good.
There's a bunch of Mario stuff going today, I think. And Leslie, thank you for being a member here on YouTube. Oh, Wade Whitwalker, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Aiden, thanks for being a member here on YouTube. The Bear 339, Chris BX, 2 Holmes, Brooks from Character Design Forge. Thank you all for being members here on YouTube. It's Wacky Jackie, thank you for the 4 months on Twitch. Sean, we read that one already. Tobias Bergdorf, thank you for being a member here on YouTube. Who has a really good video on all the stuff that is different in the new Mario Maker. So if you're in the chat, go to his, or just look up Tobias Bergdorf. God damn it. And Ray Zeflin with the Twitch Prime, 16 months. I'm still miffed they removed Eureka 7 from Netflix. Also, yes, they did remove the song. What the hell is Eureka 7? I've never heard that before in my life.
I'm confusing that with the show called Eureka, which is a sci-fi show about a weird town.
Eureka's Castle?
No. Is that streaming anywhere? Let us know.
All right. Well, anyway, there's not too much going on here.
No, there really nothing of note really happened this week. It's in terms of the news and stuff for us to talk about.
No, but I mean, there's a lot of things happening.
Yes.
For example, this is the week we finally get a Mario Maker.
Is this the week?
This is the week.
Is that what's happening?
This is the time.
Oh, because I wasn't sure. You didn't scream about every 5 minutes you had the chance to.
This is it. And today the embargo's lifted, and now we have so much more information about the game, Will.
Yeah.
The reviews are in.
How's it going, Bob?
It's going well. The VG247 has a list of some of the reviews because Metacritic doesn't really have a good list.
Well, don't they just have like the aggregate?
Yeah, they have the aggregate. I'm trying to pull up the aggregate now because before it was 89.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 89.
Okay.
But anyway, VG247 has a list of all the reviews. Eurogamer says it's recommended. US Gamer gives it a 4.5 out of 5. GameSpot with the lowest score on this list with an 8.
Damn.
Out of 10.
Those bastards.
Those bastards. And I watched the video review. They didn't say a single negative thing about the game. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. There's probably somewhere in the written review where it's like, yeah, but the left analog stick doesn't work all that well on my Joy-Con.
Well, GameSpot says that it's a review in progress.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's very much an online game.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody else say that their review was in progress. I'd imagine that GameSpot's review score will go up at least slightly, maybe like an 8.5 at most.
I mean, still an 8 is, it's good.
It's good. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that that's the lowest score on this list.
Right.
But they're the only ones that I saw so far that said that their review is still in progress. IGN likes to do that too.
Polygon does it well.
I don't think that they did, though. I don't think IGN did. No. IGN gave it a 9.5, which is very high, especially for IGN. Games Radar gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Press Start gave it an 8.5. Nintendo Life, which is the first one that I saw, and Alex from Nintendo Life says Mario, just like we say Mario. And I looked at the comments, and not a goddamn single person is yelling at him, but they yell at me, Will.
Yeah, that's life.
I'm just going to have to start talking with an all-around British accent.
Yeah, do that.
What?
No, I was going to say, because you have an American accent, people expect Mario. But if you spoke with a foreign accent,
I thought you were going to launch into a British accent.
You should. No. I only bust it out on certain occasions. You should try a slight Canadian accent. See if anybody gives you crap for
8.
it. Yep.
That's my slight Canadian accent. 8. Anyway, where was I? Oh, Nintendo Life, 10 out of 10. They loved it.
Of course.
Absolute gem of a game. Shaq News 9. Yeah, all right. Game Informer gave it an 8.75. Who else is notable here? That's really it. So, Game Blog, who's French, also gave it an 8.
No, the French don't like anything.
No. The consensus seems to be that there's some weird stuff like when you're making the levels. There's a lot of making the level is a little clunky.
Yeah.
You have to you can't just fill in blocks at the bottom.
Yeah.
You can't just when you're making the floor, you can't just fill it all in. You have to literally draw on every single block or every single square in the grid.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, you can't use the when you're playing in portable mode, you can't use the controllers. You have to use the
touchscreen.
The touchscreen.
Yeah.
Also, they say that the controller support is very clunky. I
believe it.
I thought they should have had Joy-Con support for the finger.
That would have made a lot of sense.
I thought for sure that's the way you were going to be making levels, but
they
didn't end up doing that for some reason. So making levels seems to be the biggest weird thing.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of stuff that's different that people are disappointed with. That they expected were going to be in it that isn't there. Mm-hmm. This didn't come up so much in the reviews, but it came up a lot on the subreddit and stuff. One of the biggest things that I saw was that you cannot download a course and edit it.
You can in the first one.
In the first one, if I was playing a 100 Mario challenge and I couldn't figure out how to beat the level, I would download the course and then I would make it and see where all the dev doors were and stuff, In this one, you cannot do that.
Interesting.
But Alex from Nintendo Life brings up a good point. That made it really easy to slightly edit the level and then re-upload it.
Yeah.
So you could just copy other people's levels. Yeah. This is probably for the better.
Yeah.
Unless you can't do that.
Because again, a lot of features are still coming, multiplayer with your friends. So maybe they're working on a version of that where you can download levels, but you can't re-upload them. even if you
No,
edit them.
You can download levels.
You can.
Yeah, I should make that clear. You can download levels. You just cannot edit them. They go
Okay.
into like a little like core spot thing where you can play them.
You can. Well, I'm saying like they're coming out with a feature where you can download and edit them,
Right.
but you won't be able to re-upload them.
Right,
Like
like
the
you, like,
game, the
tool
game
around
will
with.
know. Yeah.
That's another thing that everybody's going nuts about. There's no amiibo costumes.
Right. That people were going nuts about when they
The
announced
mystery
it.
mushroom
Yeah.
isn't there. The weird mushroom isn't there either.
Yeah.
What else? I tried to find like a list. There's a list here from Reddit user consistent. But this is all about techs that you can do, like the technical moves that you can do in the game.
Yeah.
Like he confirmed that it's still possible to do mid-air P jumps, P switch jumps. So you taking a P switch and jumping off of it. Same thing with spring jumps. But the timing is different, which is great because I was always terrible at it anyway.
Yeah.
Old P-switch physics, I don't know what that means. Carrying items while wall jumping, so you can still do that. POW jumps, same thing as the other. It's an item jump.
Yeah.
Bombs reset when going through doors. That's good. Cape shell jumps still free. Cape shell, okay. Can jump over question blocks at the top of the screen. No longer possible. Spin jumps on items that are in lava. Catching items while spin jumping. Mid-airs still pending, but reportedly by Pooh, who's I guess somebody who has the game right now, are incredibly difficult. Being forced through a cannon with a note block. So if you have a note block, like going through a little like intangible cannon or tangible cannon. Cannons being carried by empty shells. That's putting a cannon on top of a shell that's like moving. Where are I? No Duck Yoshi glitch. I don't even remember what that is.
Yeah.
Any movement through walls, so you can't move through walls at all. You can't glitch through walls, I should say.
Well, yeah.
Climbing up a wall using the fire flower and wall jumping technique. I don't even know half of these texts. Cannot jump over regular blocks and spikes at the top of the screen. No Magikoopa block RNG confirmed. Blocks turn into different items based on Mario's position in Super Mario Maker 2. Oh, okay. So the Magikoopa, the little like or the Magi Koopa, I don't know how it is.
The one with the wands.
Wizard one.
Yeah. He has a name. I don't know it.
It might be Magikoopa.
All right, we'll keep going.
When his little magic hits a piece of the environment, that turns into an item or an object or an enemy or something. And it used to be completely random what it turns into. And it looks like now it turns into a different item based on where Mario is in the level.
Okay.
So that's potential for, like gaming that, which is actually kind of cool because those are my least favorite enemies in that game, the Magikoopas. Confirmed new tech. Flight isn't stored while flying into and out of a claw. So I guess you lose the flying state when you hit a claw.
Yeah.
Being tucked while jumping and being able to untuck in midair. Okay. Oh, so like when you're ducking and you jump, you can unduck. Throwing a Koopa that's about to shake from its shell into a claw will result in the Koopa jumping from its shell and the shell remaining in the shell, or in the claw, I guess he means. Yoshi shell jump tongue grab. Okay. Yoshi midair drop shell jump may have been possible. Okay, I don't know what that is. But we got some new stuff going on.
There's a lot of features.
Yes.
Also, it is Magikoopa. I'm thinking the lead one is Kamek. And Kamek is the Japanese name.
Is he on a broom?
Certain games, yes, he's on a broom.
Okay. Oh, here's another thing that Nintendo Life mentioned. This is also, I'm finding on Reddit here. They said that when you're done with a multiplayer level, you're asked to rate it as a multiplayer experience, which could be really good to make sure multiplayer is playable, says Rodroid321. So that one big concern was the moderation of multiplayer levels, because even Nintendo Life did say a lot of these multiplayer levels you straight up cannot play in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna lose guys. Like not all of you are gonna make it through the end of the level, especially if you have those platforms that fall after you hit them. That's not gonna make for a good multiplayer level. So it is a mandatory rating at the end of the level to let you know to say if this is a good multiplayer experience or not. I could also see, like, if you're playing even a competitive multiplayer level, if you have one of those platforms that goes away in the very beginning of the level, then you have to watch the other person finish the level, and that's not fun.
So if you do the competitive multiplayer, like not competitive, I guess, but if you do like the regular multiplayer and you die, do you come back in the bubble like you do in the other? You don't.
I don't remember seeing well, I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure you don't come back in a bubble. Yeah. But I'm not entirely sure. Because I don't remember seeing the bubble in the different playstyles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you come... Yeah, I don't think you come back at all, actually.
I remember... I watched, like, Doug Bowser and Miyamoto and Bill Trinen and the other guy, Japanese guy, play the game. And they all died. And I don't remember if they came back or not.
I'll pull up a multiplayer video. But you got to vamp while I do that.
Okay. Well, I'll read some super chats while you do that. Ethan R. with $5. Bob, did you know that the Mario 2 in Games Done Quick was not released in North America? Our Mario 2 is actually a Japanese game called Doki Doki Panic. Cheap Miami Records with $2. Ma Rio. Something about the...
That's the way we say it.
Mark Senator with another $2. Free YouTube money for my fave YouTube bros. Thank you. Andrew Pittman with another $2. I like the vids, man. Reason I got my Switch. That's you, because I sure as hell didn't recommend the Switch.
Hey, maybe he wants to, read comics on it.
Yeah, but the comic reading apps are not good. And Andrew Pittman. No, I read that already. Awesome Leak with $1. Just giving us $1. Michael C. just giving us $2. And we got KLP Gaming following us on Twitch. Prince Altoid resubscribed for 10 months on Twitch. Just Kill Me Now 1221 has followed us on Twitch. Ray Zeflin resubscribed 16 months. I'm still miffed they were... Oh, yeah, you read the Eureka 7 one.
Oh, we don't. We also don't read follow as well on Twitch, okay? Get with it, all right?
Shut up. Mark Senator with another $2. Coming soon, downloadable level creator, a.k.a. DLC $.
So this is weird. I'm watching a Game Explain video of the multiplayer, and it looks like when Mario dies, the level starts over.
Mario dies?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is competitive or not, though.
Oh, that's terrible.
But, I mean, I don't know what happens when Luigi dies.
Unless this is online and it's
online multiplayer, and well, it's
so like if we're playing online multiplayer online and I die, you keep going, but I start back at the beginning because it's competitive.
Oh, that's what happened.
There you go.
That's what happened. Yes, Mario died, and then he moved back to a checkpoint.
Yes.
God bless you. Thank you. Or no, the beginning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's what happens. No bubble, as far as we know.
Okay.
But again, I don't even know if this is competitive or cooperative.
Real quick, just going back
this looks like competitive.
Yeah.
Because it has a little dotted line there.
Yeah. Going back to Mark's super chat. Coming soon, downloadable level creator, aka DLC $. Do you think they're going to do like paid DLC for this game? Because the first game they didn't.
No. Well, I don't want to rule it out. I think that maybe there will potentially be paid DLC, but
the first game didn't have any, right?
I think that there will be many free updates.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm assuming.
There's already a 1.0.1 update that you can get if you have the game pre-downloaded. You can get the update right now. And it's not even launch day yet. So that means there's probably going to be another launch day download. So, Tobias with the actual information, because he did his research, unlike us, with $2. Co-op mode has bubbles, versus mode spawns normal.
Okay.
He solved everything for us.
That makes sense.
And you should all subscribe to him on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all the super chats and everything, right?
Yeah. We are caught up.
Mechaniac with the Twitch Prime sub.
Yes.
All right. Where was I? Oh yeah, no, we figured we got to the bottom of the whole multiplayer thing.
Yes.
I still don't know what I'm gonna be most into. You know, when I'm like doing my streams, am I gonna be playing the competitive multiplayer, or am I gonna be playing?
I imagine you're going to be trying a little bit of everything. As far as your primary, I don't know. You might just stick with, what
endless.
you've been doing. Yeah.
All right. What else happened on Reddit here? Yeah, I guess that's really it.
Hot pancakes in the chat. If Mario dies, you have to rebuy the game.
So, there's only like 100 levels or something that are on the.
Like pre-installed?
You know how I don't remember what they said. There's not a lot of levels that you can edit. Like the story mode levels, you can't edit them.
Really?
And there's some stuff that's only in the story mode levels.
Interesting.
Like that you can't do in the actual game.
Like assets and stuff?
Like I think there's a level where the whole room flips like upside down.
Something like that, I'm sure they'll add in.
I thought that was a night mode thing though. When you go into night mode, it like flips.
I'm sure something like that is something they'll add in later.
Yeah.
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 Because if
no, it was one of the mission objectives. Like, you know how you can, like, you have to say, like, reach the checkpoint with Yoshi or something?
Yeah.
One of them is unique to the campaign.
Yes.
Like, you can't take it outside. But you can't edit the levels from the single player.
Okay.
And the only... in the original game, they gave you a bunch of pre-made levels that you can tool around with, like, as templates. And in this one, the only ones that are there are the Easter eggs from the title screen.
Okay.
You know how there's the title screen and there's a level behind it?
Yeah.
Like behind the title? If you press start or whatever, it'll go into the editor. And that's the only way you can access those levels.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
There's a lot of weird things that they like kind of took out that feel like this game is missing features that the other one had. But a lot of people are, nobody commented on the UI. Which is great because the last UI was trash. So no news is good news. But people did say it's really easy to navigate and find new levels and stuff. So that's all good. I have something else here, but I forgot what this is. Oh, so this is a spoiler.
Okay.
I don't know if you care about Mario Maker 2 spoilers, then cover your eyes for exactly 1 minute while I play this video. Starting now. But this is something that you unlock, I guess, by playing the single player. I guess this is in lieu of the mystery mushroom or the weird mushroom.
Okay.
So this is special power up.
Yeah. You don't want me to say what it is?
No, we could say what it is.
It's the bouncing ball from Super Mario Land.
Yes.
It's a black and white fire flower that turns you black and white, and you get the bouncing ball. That's cool.
It's basically the fire flower, but the like you said, it's black and white, and the fire bounces off the wall.
Yeah, because in Super Mario Land, it is a bouncing ball. It's not a fire flower.
Right. It.
Yeah, and it plays the music from Super Mario Land.
Yes.
So there was a Super Mario Land thing in there.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
I'm down with that. That's awesome. And it's a new mechanic.
Yeah.
This power up is a completely new mechanic because it bounces off of walls and items and stuff or objects. So that's really cool, and I'm down with that. That's gonna make for some good levels.
Yes.
Yeah, like if you unlock that item and make a level, and if I just buy the game and didn't unlock that item yet, I should be able to then play the level anyway, even though I haven't unlocked it yet. Mikachu with $5. Yo, Wulff Bros. Been a while since I've been live with y'all, but finally able to work into my schedule. Can't wait to make you levels in Mario Maker 2. What up, Mikachu?
How's it going, man? You doing all right? That's cool. And Raul Silva also gave us $1 a while back.
Thank you.
Acknowledge that. Thank you, Raul.
Pen Sylvester with the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate you.
appreciate y'all, especially the ones who give us money.
AJ says people weren't complaining about Ultimate's UI, and that's also garbage. That's true.
People never complain about the Smash Brothers UI, even though it's very bad.
You know, I don't remember many people talking about the Mario Maker UI except for me. But it was very bad. It was one of the worst Nintendo UIs. And Nintendo has bad UIs.
Yeah.
No word yet on like a website. Like the old Mario Maker had a website.
Oh, like some way to like easily share or find levels, you know, because otherwise you just, you know, at the mercy of the game or like typing in friend codes. That's
going to end up being what the subreddit.
Yeah.
The subreddit's going to end up taking the place of a website like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything else that's like super like important like news that we got from these reviews.
I mean, it just looks like, you know, all the reviews are basically telling us everything we thought it was going to be already.
One of the biggest takeaways, I think, is that people are missing the point that 95% of people who play this game are going to be playing levels. They're not going to be making levels. And it seems like the making part is the least fun part.
Yeah.
You know? It seems like playing the game is awesome. And even the single-player campaign, everybody's saying that those levels are incredibly well-designed.
Mm-hmm.
And people are saying, these reviewers are saying it's as full-featured as a regular Mario game.
That's cool.
So you're getting a whole Mario campaign, basically.
Yeah.
But there's stuff in it that would never happen in a regular Mario game.
Right.
Like, you know, it's wackier.
Yeah.
You know, the levels are designed a little wacky, which is great, which is what we want from a Mario Maker. But, you know, if it's a little difficult or counterintuitive to make levels, I think that's not that big of a deal because people, I've said this before, people make stuff like the Starship Enterprise in Minecraft.
Yeah.
And that's not easy to do.
No.
So people who make stuff are going to figure out how to make stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to stop them from making stuff. So,
but according to David the Cool Kid with $2 in the super chat, you can't stack pipes on top on you can't. He's so angry that it screwed me up. You can't stack pipes on top on each other.
Also, Dennis Daly, thank you for the buck.
And Abdiel Vargas, thank you for the buck. So you can't stack pipes on top of each other.
Yeah, you used to be able to do that. I don't think this is a big deal at all. I don't think
Me neither.
I don't know why you were able to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
What I think is weird is that the clear pipes, you can't in the 3D World style. You can't like they don't go for very long, and you can't make different routes. You can't like connect them to each other. Yeah, it's weird. So that's weird. That's something there's a lot of things that it's like, I wish you could have done that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of little things, but all in all, it's still friggin' Mario Maker. The core idea is still gonna be what carries this thing into an amazing game. Tobias says, pipe stacking doesn't just hurt hidden pipes, however, it hurts aesthetics too.
It's true. It does look butt ugly.
All right, well.
Although Potato Tower said stacking pipes was extremely important for many levels.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what or why, though. I know people are like hiding pipes and stuff, and that was just super annoying. But anyway. That's it. I'm excited. It's coming out on Friday. Yeah. I will be up Thursday night streaming on Twitch until the game comes out. And then I will be playing it, and it's going to be great.
And I will be in bed.
So, that's going to be my game of the year, I think.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that's going to be my game of the year because the last one was my game of the year. And it was up against some great stuff. But, you know what's my current game of the year?
What is your current game of the year?
DMCA Royale or Mario Royale. But guess what?
It's dead.
It's dead. It's not around anymore.
That's a shame.
You never got a chance to play it, did
no,
you? No. Will.
But I was there
while
you
could
were
have met my son, Will.
Well, I got to see you play some more of it while I was trying to sleep, as you could see in Bob's video about it.
Yes. So the guy who made the game, Inferbro. Did I talk about this last week? I did.
Yes.
And you were not interested at all. I rambled for a long time.
Well, no, I was interested, but you were like way too passionate about something I had no context for.
So this is the Mario
It's like
Battle
when
Royale.
I talk about Battlestar Galactica.
This is the Mario Battle Royale that was free to play in the browser. Anybody could play it. It had controller support. It was awesome. He was afraid Nintendo was going to slap down on it, so he reskinned all the assets in the middle of us showing the video about Mario Royale at Too Many Games. He reskinned all the assets, and then Austin John Plays had to heckle us about it.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Then I had to redo the video, but it was still a great game.
Yes.
Even with different assets, it was still great. I got a Chrome extension that changed all the assets back to Mario, so it ended up working out fine for me. And he still kept supporting the game and adding stuff. He added a new level. You know, he was tweaking little things. He supported this really well. Then yesterday, he came out and he said, "One like, one prayer for Infringio." Infringio is the character that he made. He was too copyrighted for this world, and he put up a little thing. And it says, "Sorry, your Battle Royale is in another castle."
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Uncle Nintendi's lawyers have informed me that despite my best efforts, the game still infringes their copyright. They refuse to give me specifics. I asked multiple times, but it would seem that either the level design or general mechanics are still too close to the original game. As a result, I can't just blindly change the game and leave it up. Doing so would put me at risk of further legal action. I'll likely talk in detail about the game and its lifespan on my YouTube channel in the coming weeks. I'm sorry about this, guys. It was fun while it lasted. Here lies Infringio. He was too good for this world.
Side note, Kotaku just put up an article that said Nintendo's lawyers need to chill.
So I think that he kind of was just being cautious.
It sounded like he was. That's why he changed everything to DMCA Battle Royale. But Nintendo probably got wind of it before he changed and still sent out the cease and desist. Because even though, he was changing things, it was A, too similar, and B, he'd already been using Mario assets.
That's the thing. He's going to talk about it more, but I don't think they ever sent out a cease and desist. I think that he just got in contact with somebody and was like, "Hey, is this cool?" Like before something like that could happen. I'm trying to find, he tweeted a lot.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like, the lawyers reached out to him and said, "Stop it."
Well, on June 21st, he said, "I think Nintendo is on the verge of a snap.
Right.
Hopefully going to speak with someone in the next hour. Prepare, my friends." And then he said very shortly after, "Okay, so anyone up to do music and sound effects right now? I got an hour-ish." And then he put up the tweet. Infringio Royale version 2.0.0 alpha is up. It's not pretty, but hopefully it won't get me sued. So yeah, give it a few days and we should have it look a lot better. So it's possible that they did give him a DMCA and he tried to change it and be like, "Look, I changed it." But it's also possible he was just trying to save his ass before they could do something like that. Yeah, then he kept supporting it even after that.
Yeah. And it sucks because theoretically, really, he didn't do anything illegal necessarily. He wasn't selling anything from it. He was basically, he was using other assets, but he wasn't making a profit off of this stuff. It's not that dissimilar to the way fan films work. You can make a Star Wars fan film as long as you don't make money off of it. But Nintendo is just so litigious and protective of their stuff, almost to the detriment.
Well, it's just the original Mario free to play in browser.
Right.
That's the problem.
It's not just that, because he also added the whole Battle Royale system.
Yeah, but so it's the original Mario with a Battle Royale system. It's
right.
it is their it's their thing.
I'm not saying that they don't have Nintendo doesn't have a right to do this. They certainly do. But if you look at, if this was Sonic, Sega would be like, yeah, sure, whatever, we don't care.
Sega would be like, let me buy that.
Yeah.
Which Nintendo should have done. They should have been like, let's work up. Well, I mean, it needs to have that Nintendo polish, which you're not going to get on Chrome browser,
I mean, this is similar to somebody made, the Metroid 2 Return of Samus remake, and Nintendo sent out a cease and desist immediately. But then 2 years later, we got the 3DS remake. So unless they're planning on implementing something like this in the Mario Maker, which I don't think they are, but they probably should.
I don't think so either, but it would be amazing.
Yeah.
This was an amazing game.
Yeah.
I had such a good time with it in the short period that it lasted.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is that even though after he reskinned it, it was still Worlds 1 through 6.
Yeah.
He had that plus level, which was his own design.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could have kept it if he had his own unique levels.
Yeah.
The fact that you have something similar to the Fire Flower, you have the enemies are almost they move and act identical to they do in Mario.
Yeah.
That's not enough to get sued, I don't think, because there's plenty of games that take that exact same formula.
Yeah.
The same Mario formula.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it was a brilliant marketing choice to get DMCA'd in the first place.
Yeah.
And then try to change it. Mm-hmm. That might have also been to his detriment, though, to be like, this is Mario. Wait, I take it back. No, it's not. That might be worse for him to now try to backtrack, because then it's then Nintendo's lawyers, even if he makes new levels, Nintendo's lawyers can prove, look, this is clearly Mario, and the proof is that he originally made it from a Mario game, Mm-hmm. But that was the most fun I've had with the original Super Mario Brothers in a very long time.
Yeah.
I would love to see something like that implemented in a Mario Maker, have 100-man battle royale as part of the competitive multiplayer. But, I mean, competitive Mario Maker might give me the same feeling that this did. But it was... I watched some footage back the other day,
mm-hmm.
and seeing 100 or 75 Marios running at the same time and then just slowly picking off, when they start to hit stuff and die, was amazing. That was such a unique concept.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dennis Daly, thank you for the $1. 7. Thank you for being a member here on YouTube. David, the cool kid, thank you for the $2 in the super chat. Said you could have pipes lead to the exact same place. Yes.
Yes.
So what? Is that?
It still doesn't answer the question about stacking pipes on top of other pipes.
Well, that's the thing. If you have the pipes stacked, you go in and then you come out the same place. But why?
Yeah.
Why do we need that?
I thought you literally meant pipe, and then right on top of this is another pipe.
Oh, no. They're in the 3D space.
Right.
They're behind each other.
I gotcha.
So they're invisible, basically.
I gotcha.
You could have multiple things coming out pipes that way. You can have, different power-ups coming out.
Yeah.
But whatever. Ethan R. with $2. You going to stream Mario Maker with Bernie?
Did you hear about that?
Who's Bernie?
Bernie Sanders is going to do a Twitch stream.
I did hear about that, and I tried to find the tweet about it so I can quote tweet it.
Yeah.
Because the PC Gamer had a picture of Bernie Sanders in a soundproof room, looking like he's leaning over, looking exactly like his Twitch. He's Twitch streaming. And hold on, somebody sent it to me, and I responded with a good one. I said, "Student debt, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub."
You think that'll be fun, but he's just gonna be mad the whole time about the problems in this country. It'll just make you sad.
I mean, Twitch is gonna have to make him a partner.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna have a sub button.
Yeah.
And what's the point?
It's a great fundraising mechanism.
Yeah, that Twitch will take a cut of.
True.
It's
And
weird.
then he'll complain about how Twitch takes all this money from the poor streamers, but meanwhile they can't afford health insurance.
It's one of those things where it's just a guy who wants to be on every platform possible,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm sure he's got TikTok too.
Oh, yeah.
You know? All right. I thought he meant like Bernie Burns from
No.
Rooster Teeth or something. I was like, hell yeah, I'd do that. I'm going to be streaming this a lot. Actually, today I spent a long time making sure that I could stream from my laptop
Oh,
with the Elgato.
yeah.
The only problem is getting an Ethernet port. So next week we're going to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to be on family vacation, but don't worry, we'll still do a live stream for you.
Yeah, and I'll be streaming Mario Maker on Twitch. So because it's freaking out, and this is the worst possible time to go on a vacation. But also next week our Wulff Den Live might be an hour early.
Yes.
Probably should have said that at the beginning of the podcast, but it might be an hour early because I'm going to the esports or the HyperX
Yes.
esports arena on Wednesday night to play Smash Brothers. They do a local Smash Brothers competition, and if you want to come and hang out, you're more than welcome to. Come say hi and watch me get my ass kicked. I fully expect to get my ass kicked. I just want to play. I want to win one match against somebody in the tournament. You know,
Yeah.
that's all I want. Dad wants to come.
Yes.
He's gonna come.
I might not be there, but you could meet our dad.
Make sure he wears a Wulff Den shirt.
Yeah.
Look for the guy who looks like me, but with significantly less hair.
Look for Old Snake from Metal Gear Solid 4 without the eye patch.
Without the eye patch, but the same bum eye.
Yes.
So yeah, come hang out next week
Yeah.
if you're from the Vegas area. If
Yeah.
not, don't bust your ass
yeah.
coming out there. Also, stream might be like an hour early next week.
Yeah.
Also, go to twitch.tv/WulffDen. Slam that follow. Make sure the notifications are on because I'm going to be streaming at weird times. I'm going to be streaming a lot of Mario Maker. Okay? All right? Is everybody happy?
Good.
Everybody up to speed? All right.
Well, DMCA Royale might not exist anymore, but there is still a fan game that is out. And apparently it's very good. And I threw that in there. It is a fan-made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
You know, people were tweeting this at me. And stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it looks very good.
This is not the fighting game?
No.
Okay.
This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. Created by modder Merso X, started out as a remake of the 1992 NES game Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3: The Manhattan Project, then became a remake of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Arcade Game, before eventually morphing into a larger homage to the entire late 80s, early 90s era of Ninja Turtles games, cartoons, and toys. So basically, it's like the old school TMNT games. It's a brand new game version of that game, but it just has like everything you can possibly pack into it to make like the ultimate side-scrolling Ninja Turtles beat 'em up. The game opens with Shredder taking to the airwaves yet again to interrupt the Turtles' primetime viewing and announce he's kidnapped all of their friends. After a quick tutorial, the Turtles head out into the world to free everyone, one level at a time. As in the Manhattan Project, characters in Rescue Palooza can jump attack, and deploy a special spinning attack using a meter that steadily fills up with every few seconds. There are a lot of familiar faces here, at least if you spent hours playing with every tangentially related character Playmates decided to turn into action figures. A level near the party bus, for example, ends with a fight against Chrome Dome, Shredder's robotic counterpart. After defeating him, he becomes playable in each subsequent level. That level also unlocks Mondo Gecko, a mutanimal who loves to skateboard and knows no bounds.
Yeah, I just look at that. He looks ridiculous.
So basically, the game supports 4 players. If you have 4 friends who want to do this, it says it supports controllers. It features fan-made music and voice clips taken from the TV show.
All right, so that is some blatant infringement right there.
But nobody seems to have a problem with this. So let me just read the bullet points. 60 playable characters.
Jesus Christ.
Keep in mind, originally, in the original games, you only had 4. 17 levels, 4 bonus stages, 4-player local co-op, improved graphics, voice clips from the show, rideable vehicles, and countless references to the original Ninja Turtles cartoon and toy line. It has recently been updated to version 1.0.9. It is available for Windows PC. You can download it at the website merso-x.com, where apparently he's done other tribute games like Super Karate Kid, Super Thundercats, and Power Rangers Beats of Power.
So how do you play it?
I think you... Bless you. Bless you.
Like is it like an EXE or something?
Yeah, you download an EXE file. It's only 158 megabytes.
Can't play it on Mac, so worthless game.
Yeah.
Royale was better.
I'm sure they'll come out with a browser version or a Mac version soon enough. Enough people want it. So everybody go out there, want it.
4 players, can you play with people online? Probably not.
Probably not. But I mean, come on. If you're going to play a Ninja Turtles game, you're going to want to be in the same room.
Yeah, it says the game can support up to 4 players if you can find some friends willing to crowd around your computer.
Yeah.
And while I couldn't get it to read my Bluetooth gamepad, the game does say it supports controllers in the options screen. Well,
so it was probably, buggy. I mean, again, it's a fan game and he's updating it, but
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd download it now so that when it gets slammed down.
Yeah.
If it gets slammed down.
I don't think this is going to get slammed down.
What's that game that's a fighting game that has like every character ever in it?
Mugen.
Mugen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like it reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Also, on the same note, I saw in the little related articles, did you see this Wikipedia not Wikipedia. It was a Twitter account that's wiki titles you can sing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme.
Oh, yeah. I love this.
Rockland County Sheriff's Office. I also saw Garden City Shopping Center.
Yeah. World Erotic Art Museum. List of people from Atlanta. Mary Johnson, Bailey Lincoln.
I also saw in the related articles a Battlefield 5 finger gun is cute and funny until you reload it.
Yeah, did you see that?
No, I want to see how to reload it.
So apparently there's an Easter egg in Battlefield 5 where you play with finger guns, but...
Oh!
Yeah, to reload you have to break your fingers.
Okay. All right. Battlefield has these weird things where like... you have like a 1 in like 1,000 chance to like get a wacky reload animation.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get finger guns. The new finger gun is just what it sounds like, a weapon consisting of the player's characters putting both their hands together to imitate it. Okay, but how do you get it? I don't know. They also have the tiny gun. You ever see the tiny gun? Yeah, I've seen the tiny gun. Reload it like all daintily. All right. What else do we got? Oh, this is time for my review of Crash Team Racing.
Yes. I saw your very long and in-depth review on Twitter already. Why don't you summarize it?
So I got, while we were at our panel of Too Many Games, our manager, Ian, came up from behind us and said, "Oh, I got to get you Crash Team Racing." And then he ran away, and then I got an email for a code for Crash Team Racing, knowing full well I was never going to play that game. I don't care about Crash Team Racing. But I decided, you know what? I get all these codes, and then I get yelled at for not playing the codes. Yeah. So, or not making content off of the free game that I just got. And meanwhile, I'm not promising anybody I'm making anyway. So I decided I got to play it for 2 seconds so that I can talk about it on the podcast.
Yes, at the very least.
At the very least. I owe it to you people who ask, and to the company that sends me a code, even though that's not worth anything to me.
Right.
So I downloaded the game before. Well, I downloaded it a while ago, but I was playing it before. It's on the Switch. It's a Switch code. I loaded it up. Game crashed. It said unidentified error. 5 times. Could not get past the title screen.
That's insane.
And that's my in-depth review of Crash Team Racing for the Switch. It does not work. At least for me. Other people are saying it works for them. But like...
How?
What if I bought this game?
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I just can't get past the title screen. I'm gonna show you.
I mean, because that's ridiculous. That like they would release a game like there's no reason why it should crash on your Switch specifically.
To be fair, I think I just have to restart my Switch or something.
Maybe.
Oh, that's the error. The software was closed because of an error. And I get that. Like I was this was the home screen. I'm at the home screen right now. You know, I'm not even in the game yet. At first, I thought it was because there was some weird controller thing going on because I had my GameCube controller plugged in still, and the and the Pro Controller.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to play in docked in handheld mode, and it was giving me weird things. But it's just the game. The game's
So
just
weird.
So let's go for a 6th right now. Will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Aiden says it's called Crash Team Racing, Bob. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. It sure is.
Let's see how far I can get if I can get into the game.
Well, let's see. You're on the
This
Joy-Con
happens. Yeah,
instruction
it's just
screen. Yeah.
Joy-Con. Yep. Tap A to begin. There.
There it goes.
Still didn't get past
Still
the
got
title
it.
screen.
Gene Koff Morales is suggesting to re-download it, like delete it and re-download it.
That's possible.
So
You know what I'll do? I will. Before I do that, I will just restart my Switch
yeah.
because that's probably.
I mean, but that is just poor.
I don't, did my freaking SD card fill up? Probably not.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. It's bizarre.
Oh, did I tell you I finally was able to connect to the internet and download the update for my Switch in order to play stupid effing Mortal Kombat 11?
Yeah. How did you do that? Did you do it while you were in?
No, I waited till I got home.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't play Mortal Kombat 11 still. That's... All right, for those of you who don't know, I brought my Switch to 2-minute games so I can play Mortal Kombat 11, catch up on it because I'm behind on it. Couldn't connect to the hotel Wi-Fi, and therefore I could not play Mortal Kombat 11 because you need to be connected to the internet to play it, even single player.
Newman 4185 with $3. $1.99 to get no thing in eShop and $1 for fun. Thanks.
Thank
What
you.
is no thing? Do you mean nothing?
Is there a game that's called
mean
No
nothing?
Thing?
I don't know. And Zaga Studios, thank you for the tier 1 sub over on Twitch.
Thank you.
Mara Bunny says, of course Bob gets a wonky code. It's not the code. I mean, the game's here.
Yeah, like...
Oh,
You making progress?
I'm making some... Wait. Continue. Oh, I have to read the end
Yeah,
user license
there's like a
agreement.
10-page
Oh my God,
T's and C's.
It makes you read it.
Yeah.
all.
That was the big thing I
It's
saw. Everybody.
42 pages.
Yeah, that was the big thing I saw on Twitter. Everyone was like, yeah, they make you read all 42 page. Wow.
An error occurred when I got to the 42nd page, but that's the farthest I've gotten
Yeah.
so far. All right, I'm going to have to freaking re-download it and
That's
see what happens.
crazy.
But so far, game don't work.
0 out of 10, IGN.com.
Manage software, delete. Save data will not be... Yeah, delete.
You had no data saved on there.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't freaking play the
Yeah.
game. So how do I re-download it now?
You just go to the store.
I can't, like, go to the... re-download software.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to take forever because
Yeah.
I'm not connected to the internet now. So, sorry, guys. I mean, I'm not sorry. It's the game's fault.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry for anything. You know what I've had on here for a while? 20XX.
Oh, yeah.
That Mega Man
Yeah.
roguelike. I played that a long time ago when it first came out on Steam, and then never again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's downloading. That'll take 1,000
All
years.
right. So we'll just move on to the next topic.
What is the next topic, Will?
Uh,
Oh, it's our boy!
yeah.
It's our baby!
I didn't mean to wear this shirt today, but it's a great coincidence.
It's a great day. Our best friends.
Our buddies over at Eon Gaming have announced a new product.
Will, who is Eon Gaming?
Eon Gaming is a small company. I don't know where they're based out of.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
I think.
They, of course, made the GCHD, a nice little dongle that you plug into your back of your GameCube that outputs over HDMI. It's a great device. It outputs 480p signal. It has all these other features that can make your GameCube games look nice and crisp. It's wonderful. I love it. I tell everybody if they own a GameCube to buy it, sight unseen, even though it costs $150. It's worth it. Today, they announced a new product, which is basically the GCHD, but for the Nintendo 64.
I want to go back and give a little context.
Okay.
We knew they've been making this for a long time.
Yes.
And so did every other YouTuber on
Yes.
the planet. And every time we'd run into another YouTuber, they'd go, I know what they're working on next, but I can't tell you. And we go, oh, I know
Yeah,
what
we
it
know.
is. We all
Yeah.
know what it is. It was the worst kept secret
Yeah.
on the planet. But because they would go around and go, I can't tell you what we're working on next, but it's for a certain other Nintendo console that you're going to be really excited about. That's 64 bits, and they basically describe the N64. But today
they announced the video. Today
they dropped the video.
Yes.
Okay. Yesterday they emailed me and said we're sending one over.
Yes.
Or they DM'd me. The guy DM'd me and said he's sending one over. And it was. Never mind. I'm gonna just play the video for it right now. So this is gonna plug into the back of your N64, and it is going to output 480p.
Yes.
And there's also like line smoothing too.
Yeah. So the original N64 had a lot of like jagged edges on the graphics, staircasing as it's called.
On the since it's so polygonal. And it's a low resolution.
Yes.
The hard lines would staircase.
Yes. But there is a smoothing option. So to smooth out all the rough edges to make it look nice and smooth, basically.
That reminds me of the M Classic.
Yes.
The smoothing.
Yes.
And that's it right there. It acts sort of like S-Video.
Yeah, so the best quality video that the N64 can output natively is S-Video. So basically what this is doing is it's taking the S-Video signal and converting it not only to HDMI, but to 480p.
And here's my question, Will.
Yes.
Since this is 480p, why can't I just use the Hyperkin cable or the Pound cable?
Because the N64 doesn't natively support 480p. The N64 is a 240p system.
So do those cables not do 480p?
I don't think they do. The pound cables might, because those are powered. I don't think the Hyperkin cables are.
Well, I'm gonna have to send an email. Lucky for us, Will, this doesn't come out until July 16th, I think it says.
Yes.
Oh, I just paused the video. You probably would have just said it in the video.
Yeah.
It's a very well-made video.
Yes. And I appreciate the music that they use in it.
So that's the smoothing.
Yeah.
N64 is weird too because a lot of the graphics are just picture files.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the
PNG,
UIs and stuff. And that's going to be... you can't really upscale that, you know? 480p lagless, which is very important. Slick mode is the thing that smooths it out.
Yeah.
No date. I'm pretty sure July 22nd. Okay. Everything's embargoed until July 17th or 16th.
Something like that.
Which is unfortunate, Will. Because we have it right here.
Yes.
They next date it to me. When I got to the post office, they said, you must be following along pretty closely because this just came in. But I wasn't. I just always check the PO box on Wednesdays. So we have it.
Yes.
It is right here.
Yes.
We can play with it.
Yes.
However, we can't show you.
Really? Because I've seen a lot of other Twitter people taking pictures of it on Twitter.
Well, I mean, we could take it out.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, who's doing that?
I'd have to go through. Immortal John Hancock has a picture of it out on his Twitter page.
Justin over here said, hold on. Video content embargo until July 19th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. You can post pictures of the product itself after the public announce. Oh! But no off-screen imagery. Okay.
Yes, take it out.
I need a weapon. Oh, we're not allowed to do this. Just got yelled at on via DM.
Oh.
Oops.
All right.
Well, it's too late. Well, I can cut this out in the post.
Yeah, we'll cut this out in post. So
oopsies.
Yeah.
Well, you can pre-order it on their website. What is their website? Do you have that up?
I have their Twitter page up. eongaming.tech.
All right.
That's their website.
So eongaming.tech, you can pre-order. It'll be out July 22nd.
Yes.
And we're going to have a fun time with it later.
Oh, yes. Sorry, guys.
All right. Well, what else do we got here?
Should we unbox the Framemeister? Because that we are allowed to unbox.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Because otherwise we're going to talk about Japanese Mega Drive Mini Collector's Edition, whatever. Fun fact, everything is in Japanese.
Oh, I can read that.
Yeah.
No, I can't read that at all. When I got that, Mom was like, looking at it. She's like, what the hell is this? I said, I went to the Japanese and went, Framemeister.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what it says. I just assumed that it says that.
It comes with a stand, so if you want to stand it up.
Oh, like a little, it looks like a router.
I know. I mean, everybody I see lays it flat, but if you want to stand it up. So this is the XRGB Mini Framemeister from Micronsoft. This is really like the gold standard for upscaling retro consoles. It will take pretty much anything in and spit it out in 1080p. It has a whole bunch of other features and stuff. The thing is, it does everything on a software level. So it's not just doubling the lines and whatnot. It's actually processing the picture image in the Framemeister and then spitting out something else. So that's why, one of the big complaints about the Framemeister is that because it's software rendering, there's frame or two are lag. The picture quality is a little bit different than what it should be. But all that said, this is what most, if not all, retro gaming personality on YouTube has one of these for streaming their old games and recording footage off their old games. It is expensive as all hell.
But previously we were using the OSSC.
Yes.
So, but that does 960p and 1200p. It doesn't do 1080.
It does weird because it's doubling the line specifically. So if it's a 240p, it can only do so much.
Right.
We also made sure it came with, because this doesn't have component cables in. It has D terminal, which is a Japanese setup. So we made sure we got D terminal to component, which you need, and the RGB in is this tiny ass thing here. It's not SCART, so we got a SCART to tiny ass thing here to make sure we can play the one system we have SCART cables for. So
let me see that.
Yeah, and this is the D terminal. Also, the remote is entirely in Japanese. You can people make skins for the remote in English, so
yeah, we're gonna need that.
Yeah,
can't read anything on here.
And I think this is just the AC cord.
Hey, take your thing back.
So this I'm excited for. This thing's been around for years.
Yeah,
and they've never updated it. I know.
It's still expensive as hell.
I know. And the thing is though, because that's going out of print soon, because the chips they use to make it, they don't make those chips anymore.
Oh, well, good thing we got it when we could.
I mean, but that was announced 2 years ago or something. So, but this is cool. I'm excited for it. You gotta let me know every time you use it because I want to see it in action.
And it goes up to 1080p, right?
Up to 1080p. Apparently, it has problems with 4K.
But it can do 4K?
No.
So what do you mean it has problems?
I think even if you hook it up to a 4K TV, it has problems outputting picture.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy Ackerman, thank you for $5. Thank you to the person who reminded me about Streamlabs since YouTube was being wonky. He donated $5.
Yes.
That's why he said that. All right. Gene Koff says, what's the difference between the Ultra HDMI mod for the N64 and Eon's thing as far as what they do? Well, the Ultra HDMI mod for the N64 is a mod.
Yeah.
And it costs about the same price, but you have to get into your N64 and solder it to the board. And you have to punch a hole, an HDMI port sized hole in the back of the N64.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a pain in the ass to do. But that outputs full 1080p.
Yeah.
This thing will do 480.
Yeah. So. Which, to be honest, if you have that and you hook it up to a modern television, most modern TVs can upscale 480p fairly well. I mean, if you want the absolute whatever, then you'll want the Ultra HDMI mod. But this is great for the average person, just plug in and be done with it. I would honestly recommend this over Ultra HDMI.
All right, what else do we have here? Oh, we have the Japanese Mega Drive.
Yeah.
This is really the last thing that we have on here. This is just a stupid thing that I thought
Yeah.
was funny. So a while ago we said that we knew that the Japanese Mega Drive Mini Collector's Edition was going to come with like.
It's not going to come with. You can buy this separately. A mini 32X and a mini Sega CD, so that you can hook it all up together and make like the Tower of Power, which is awesome. Even though the 32X and the Sega CD don't do anything, they're purely cosmetic.
Right.
But it was announced that you can get games to put in there that don't do anything, that are just purely cosmetic.
Yeah. What? This looks like an insane amount of detail.
Yeah.
For, like an insane amount of like needless detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That looks so ridiculous.
22 games they're making.
And that looks like this
Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles, yeah.
Yeah, but Sonic and Knuckles isn't in the.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like it's here. It doesn't look like it's one of the games.
I know. I don't know where
but it's there.
Yeah.
Again, this is not full sized. It's like super tiny. This is like if a doll was gonna have like a Sega Mega Drive.
And the games are Sonic 2. This picture's too small. I can't really see. Oh, no, you zoom it in barely. Sonic 2, Phantasy Star, Golden Axe, Columns, Comic Zone, Space Harrier 2, Gunstar Heroes. Can't tell what that is. Can't tell what that is. Can't tell what that is.
There's a lot of
World
games.
of Illusion, Monster World 4, Revenge of Shinobi. Yeah.
They say here, after revealing the final 10 games bundled on the system, plus a couple of surprises, we were then treated to the wonderful sight of the infamous Tower of Power in miniature form. Created by stacking a Mega Drive on a Mega CD and then adding a 32X, a lock-on Sonic and Knuckles style cartridge, and finally a regular cart, it's gone down as a hilarious testament to the more is more mantra of Sega during the console wars. The mini variants shown are purely cosmetic, of course, but we want them all the same. All right, so you can get all these freaking games. So wait, do all these games come with the collector's edition? Or do you need to buy them each individually?
I think you buy them individual. I mean, if there's a collector's edition, they probably all come with the collector's edition. But I know they're selling the 32X and the Sega CD separately. So I'd imagine they're also selling at least one of these separately.
Will also come with a set of 22 framed mini carts to complete the collection. That's a whole lot of useless plastic, black plastic, and in many ways, it couldn't be more fitting.
Yeah.
Says Nintendo Life. And this is the web. Yep. This is the website, and the collector's edition comes with all these cartridges.
Nice.
Okay. All right, then. So,
I mean, I think that's cool.
Us Gaijins aren't going to be able to,
no.
Unfortunately. Migs Lunas' question on the Eon Super 64, will it look better than simply using the composite AV cables? Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of it.
Mm-hmm. And that's really all we could probably say about it right now, because we already got yelled at once.
I mean, we can talk about how it's out, but we can't. We weren't supposed to show it. I didn't pull a tweet of the week, Will.
Oh, damn.
I'm a terrible person.
You are. Really? This is last week's tweet of the week? Yes, it is, because that is me talking about Resident Evil 4.
All right, this was tweeted at me.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to do this one. All right, well, now is when we talk to you guys.
As always, you can leave us...
As always,
you can reach us on Twitter using the hashtag Wulff Den Live. If you'll have to comment on last week's Wulff Den Live, this is the part of the show we will finally answer you. And of course, ladies and gentlemen watching us right now, start leaving us your questions and comments because we will get to them when we are done with everybody else. So while Bob is trying to pull a tweet of the week, I will also be on Twitter, but using the hashtag Wulff Den Live.
I like too much stuff on Twitter.
You do. Trying to find... All right, Mohammed Hayder. Did you know much about Christopher Nolan when he was announced as the new Batman director? How did you feel about it back then? Also, who do your parents love more?
Me.
No, me, because I moved out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Because you have a normal life.
Yeah. So I knew of Memento. I didn't know of him specifically. But when I heard about like he was going to direct the new Batman, I'm like, all right, I got to see what this guy's about. I'm going to rent Memento. Oh, this is very good. What else has he done? Insomnia? Let me check that out. Oh, this is very good. Batman's in good hands. And he was.
Why did you tweet a picture of saying, I don't need this anymore? And it was a picture of...
Robert Pattinson as Batman. So that was a prop I used with my Robert Pattinson as Batman video like 2 months ago. And it's just been sitting on my basement coffee table this whole time. I have not done anything with it. I'm like, I guess I should just throw it out. I did.
Oh, I thought like there was some news or something that like, he wasn't going to be Batman.
No, it's been sitting there taking up space when I probably should have thrown it out a long time ago. To my wife's credit, she has not yelled at me to throw it out, though.
Wow, there are no good tweets. You know, right? I'm going to do this one that was tweeted at me by Waldem. Let me put it in here.
All right.
So that I can then put it over there. Boop. It's about the old DMCA Royale, Will.
Oh, R.I.P. Gone too soon.
R.I.P. Gone too soon. It says, I wasn't this addicted to a game since Celeste. I hope Nintendo will be nicer to our friend Inferbro. I think he means Infringio.
Yeah.
And really, it's just a picture that's the tweet of the week here. It's a picture of Mario, and it says, I prefer the real Jumpman. And then it's a picture of Jumpman, and it says, I said the real Jumpman. And then it's Infringio, and it says perfection.
That's a good one. All right.
So were you on last week's?
I'm doing the hashtag.
The hashtag is where we are.
Keep
yes.
up,
Hashtag
Bob.
Wulff Den Live. Yes.
Where was I? Frisco. To the Hamtaro guy asking what games to play with his wife. Mario Kart, Mario Party, if she likes board games. Overcooked. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, 1-2 Switch as a demo. Maybe Rocket League. If she likes Pokemon Go, Pokemon Let's Go. On PC, The Sims 100%.
Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time is a great game.
Yes.
To play with somebody. Mm-hmm. But there might be some yelling.
Yes.
Christopher Colville says, he's replying to you for some reason. Will read Superior Spider-Man. I personally think it's fantastic. Not saying you will, but give it a try.
I've heard Superior Spider-Man is very good, and I'm not opposed to reading it.
I've heard both sides.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's not good and also good.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to reading it. It's just that I don't know when I'm ever going to have time to read. I think that was like a 2-year run.
Such a dumb concept.
It's a dumb concept to last 2 years and be the primary Spider-Man book. A 6-month story arc, yeah, I can see that being good. But I don't know. I'm not against it. Just I have no time for anything.
Brandon FRFX says, what's your most wanted reboot? DMCA Royale. I want that back.
I mean, I got Resident Evil 2.
Reboot. I don't know about a reboot. I don't know if I want a reboot, but like a remaster.
Yeah.
There's rumors that there's going to be a Metal Gear Solid remaster of some sort, and I would be very excited for that.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Trying to think of like, you know what should come back? G.I. Joe. Like, I'm surprised that isn't like at the... No, it should.
Well, they tried.
They tried like twice with the movies, which are okay at best. But I mean, like, G.I. Joe should, like, just Transformers is as popular as ever. G.I. Joe is like a cult thing. I feel like G.I. Joe should be.
Well, I feel like they tried in a similar way and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Because that's like a Transformers movie.
I know. But, it is, but it's not. It could be something so much better, So, yeah. I mean, I know they're the IDW comics, and those aren't bad, but I mean, I think it's time G.I. Joe came back, like, big time.
Jordan says, how hyped are you for Spider-Man Far From Home? Are you going opening night? Also, were you able to play the Avengers game at E3? If so, how was it? And Bob, should I get the SN... God, this is a lot of questions. Should I get the SN30 Pro for Mario Maker, or is there a better controller for it? So starting from the first question, are you excited for Far From Home, and are you seeing it opening night?
We are excited for Far From Home.
Yes.
We don't know when we're going to go see it because it's coming out next week, and like we said, we'll be on vacation. So we got to try and figure that out.
Yes.
Yeah. But we're definitely seeing it.
I'm very confused because it comes out on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre.
Yeah.
And...
Well, it's because, they're trying to, like, get ahead of the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I would think they'd want it out on days like that.
Yeah. But, yeah, we're excited. We're gonna definitely try and see it, but if not, that'll have to wait till we get home. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Were you able to play the Avengers game at E3? If so, how was it? No, they wouldn't let anybody play it. It was a hands-off, behind closed doors demo, but we could talk about what we saw, and it didn't look great. Basically, it was like an extended version of the trailer they showed, so you got to see like all the gaps, like you got to see how each character plays. They're kind of similar. The Hulk can do like Hulk things, like he can rip a piece of the ground off and throw it at people. He has a lot of abilities from Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, which is the best Hulk game, but he doesn't have everything. He just has just enough to get by. And really, everybody has just enough to get by. Yeah, somebody else tweeted down further where it was. Gahalt says Square Enix releases the Avengers Project footage. Everyone else, is that a joke? Did Square Enix just make a joke? Because it really is. Like, I get you want it to look like the movies, but I mean, this really does look like, the made-for-TV version of these movies,
Yeah, it doesn't...
Which is weird because Spider-Man looks so good, even with the weird-ass white spider costume.
It looked bizarre. Like, the Avengers stuff looked really good. I was not cool with it.
I know.
It didn't look good. We need some gameplay. We need some actual hands-on gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, because the off-hands gameplay I saw just it didn't look exciting.
Yeah.
Also,
he asked last question, is the SN30 Pro good for Mario Maker 2? I haven't played it with it yet, but I'm willing to bet that it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Because that's my go-to controller right now. So, yeah, I will... that's going to be my go-to controller. I don't know what else would be better with a better D-pad, but I will definitely let you know. Travis Scott says the chroma key is on.
I just looked, and apparently on my N64...
shoot, it is.
It's like glitching out.
Yeah, I'm cutting out. It's too late now. It's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Whatever. And Leonardo says, I honestly don't like emulators nor gaming on a PC. I don't know why. Maybe because I got tired of tinkering around with the games to run good, and I think controllers rock. What do you think? Also, my main console of choice is the Switch.
We think exactly what you think, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind emulating if it's the easiest way to play a game.
That's one thing. Emulators, like, generally, we've never really had a hard time with that.
But I super prefer original hardware.
Yeah.
If I can.
Yeah.
And that's why we're spending all this time and money
on
trying to
crap like this,
trying to get original games with original hardware to play as high quality as possible, and the easiest way to connect them to modern TVs.
Yeah,
because it's a pain in the ass to do it.
I almost bought a PVM at Too Many Games, a professional video monitor.
Yeah.
It was like $400, and it's the size of this couch.
You do not buy one of those things at a convention.
No,
like that. No, you get it at freaking thrift store.
Yeah,
when they think that it's an actual TV.
Yeah.
Or a garage sale or something. Gamerokos says, will you watch my Mega Man animation? Not now. No.
After stream, we will.
Ben Jacobs, this is the last hashtag Wulff Den Live. Do you have any other siblings? Also, who is older? Sorry, you probably get these questions a lot. New to the show. Our other sibling is locked up in the attic.
Yes, and I am older.
Yes.
Don't ever forget that. I was here first.
We don't have any other siblings.
Yeah, no.
You're all our siblings.
You all have all you bros.
All right. Last week's Wulff Den Live.
Mr. Meach, at first I was late on the... At first I was on the hate bandwagon, but realistically, I think it's a good thing. For me, at least. I don't know many Pokemon past like Gen 2 or 3, and tend to stick to the Mon I know and love. So this may force me to play with new ones, which will be cool. Though at the same time, I do get fan frustration. GF is hardcore cashing in on nostalgia, Game Freak, and has been riding Pikachu's coattails for decades. It would be cool if they change things up a bit more. Got adventurous, think outside the Pokebox. He's referring to, of course, the fact that you can't import every single Pokemon into Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
But, like, at some point, it was going to be a limiting factor,
Yeah.
They want to keep making these games better and better. And people complain that they just take sprites from old games. So at some point, they're going to have to make new sprites. And it's like the snowball effect. They're gonna have to revamp all of them.
This is clearly a brand new engine.
Yeah.
So for Sword and Shield. So it looks like, importing assets from older games wouldn't be as easy.
Also, there's a lot of people who are complaining that the graphics aren't that great. People are like showing all the weird graphical artifacts.
Yeah.
And it's a friggin' Pokemon game. It's gonna play like a Pokemon game. You don't need it to look that good.
This is the first time Pokemon's ever been outputted in anything higher than 240p.
Yeah, so I'm sure it'll be a fine game.
Yeah.
Just relax yourselves, everybody. Trey Tucker says, wait, so China ain't allowed to have video games, but they are allowed to make games and video game accessories. Yes.
Well,
now they're allowed to have video games.
for the longest time, it was video game consoles. They weren't allowed. And there was certain things that defined a video game console. Because Nintendo released the IQ player in Japan. That was straight up an N64.
Right.
But you had to download the games to the controller.
They were allowed to make the consoles, though.
Yeah.
Because they were all made in China.
China's a strange place.
They're strange. Marcus Augustinus? I'd totally go for a version of the Switch that I can put in a pocket and carry on the go without being some weirdo with a mini briefcase. That said, if I have to migrate all my stuff over and it be my only Switch, I wouldn't buy it if I can't output to a TV for games like Breath of the Wild, Smash, Odyssey, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the way that you migrate everything over is already enough of a pain in the ass where I don't think that I would want to do it as my main console if I got one. But it would be super convenient to have to just throw in my bag, That's unfortunate, but they need to fix that. They need to make it easier for me to migrate everything over.
Yeah.
Jacob Rush says, do you guys think that there is any chance of any Arkham games appearing on the Switch at some point? I know they could run as City and Origins are on Wii U. Should I hold out hope or just buy those versions?
I mean, it makes sense that I'm surprised they're not already on the Switch.
They're not. I don't think that they're gonna ever come to the Switch.
Really?
Because we got the collection already on PS4 and Xbox One.
Right.
Why would they port that over now?
I mean, they put those games on everything, though.
Yeah, but they're past it. It's like,
I guess
late for them.
Arkham Asylum is 10 years old by this point.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I think that the collection was them putting the nail in the coffin,
Yeah, but at the same time, we got Devil May Cry on the Switch. I mean, old games coming to the Switch is not unheard of.
True.
I guess the only thing is they wouldn't be able to put Knight on the Switch.
Well, Capcom was really they had a kick.
Yeah.
They had a throw everything on the Switch kick. Until Warner Brothers gets that kick, I don't think it's going to happen. And Warner Brothers is not going to have that kick.
I mean, Warner Brothers is the type of company that puts their crap on everything.
Yeah, when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even after the fact, sometimes.
When? We haven't, until we see Shadow of Mordor coming over.
True.
We're not seeing any of the freaking Arkham games coming over. Sarah Demko says, am I the only one that has zero interest in a Switch Mini?
No.
Sounds dumb.
I mean, I don't think it sounds dumb, but I don't have any interest in one right at this current juncture of my life.
I mean, if you have a Switch,
you don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, All right, I fixed the chroma key, everybody.
Yeah. Apparently,
Everybody can now see beautiful, crisp green on, on the...
Well, the plant was all messed up, too. Your little plant. Yeah. My shirt.
Sonic's grass.
Yeah.
The grass behind us. The N64 controller, probably. We got 20 mix from that 90s gamer who says, please stop passing saliva near the microphone. What?
But how else are we going to talk into the mic?
Maybe it's drinking. Maybe drinking the coffee.
Maybe.
This is an ASMR podcast.
Yeah.
You know that. You came here for all of our mouth sounds. Okay, now we're in the actual chat here.
Yes.
For a little bit.
Hypno Bagels. We got DMC in the Switch. Yeah, the only Devil May Cry 1 is on the Switch, which is weird because you can eat Devil May Cry 2 and 3 are out on everything. I'm surprised they didn't port everything over. And it's like $30 for DMC 1, but you can get the whole thing on Xbox One and PS4 for $40 or something like that. It's weird. The pricing is all messed up because, of course, it is.
Right.
Apparently, it runs good if a little janky, but it's still just as good as it. You remember it.
Gene Koff says, does anyone have any PS4 game suggestions? Just got through God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, Metal Gear Solid 5, Last of Us, Ratchet and Clank. Trying to find some games that aren't on my radar. You just played all the good ones.
Yeah. Those sound like they're all exclusives.
Yeah. I mean, there's outside of exclusives, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes, Resident Evil 2, Wolfenstein. Just thinking of all
Resident
the
Evil 2 is the other one I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, you played Metal Gear Solid 5, which is the best game of all time. So
No, it's not. That is incorrect. Juice Rock, what handheld emulates SNES the best? Well, if we're talking overall, probably the 3DS, the new Nintendo 3DS. But I'm guessing like one of the third-party ones that you've been messing around with.
Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Super Nintendo's not that difficult to emulate.
Yeah.
The new one that I just got emulates it really well.
Yeah.
But it has screen tearing.
Yeah.
So if you can get past the screen tearing, then you can get the Pocket Go. I played Mega Man X on it and it ran amazing, that's one of my go-tos for checking emulation on Super Nintendo. But it has screen tearing. So if you're playing anything that's too fast, it'll get messed up, which is unfortunate. But there's also the Hyperkin Superboy.
Yeah,
it's not emulate. It's not an emulation device.
It is literally just you plug in the cartridges into the Hyperkin.
Yeah. And the new one supports 4:3 aspect ratio, so you can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything else that I've used, like the G-Pi, like the Raspberry Pi G-Pi case, it's not that great.
Yeah.
I mean, it did Super Nintendo, not too bad. But this little $40 thing that I bought, or not bought, that was sent to me, ran it better than that thing. So yeah, I'd say the Pocket Go is pretty damn good. Or a Game Boy Light with an R4 in it.
Yeah. I am Souls. What are your thoughts on the Bloodstain? Damn it. What are your thoughts on the Bloodstain ritual having a ton of issues? Glad to hear from the studio, but still have concerns as a long-lasting game. Did you hear about this? Apparently, Bloodstain runs terribly on the Switch.
Yes, I did hear about that. I denied a PlayStation version or an Xbox version.
Yeah.
Because I said I'd rather wait the week and pay for the Switch version than get an Xbox or PlayStation version because I got to talk about it and I'd rather talk about the Switch version. It looks way worse.
Yeah,
I saw Direct Feed Gaming had side-by-side comparison, but I wasn't sure if it was direct feed from portable mode or if it was docked gameplay.
Yeah. Oh, apparently either mode, like it runs at it's initially it was supposed to run at 30 frames, even though all the other versions run at 60. But the Switch version runs significantly lower than 30 frames a second.
That's really unfortunate
Yeah.
because I was excited for this.
Yeah,
I
this
guess
is like the perfect Switch game.
the build that I played was probably a PC
Yeah.
version. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get it still and play it. But I mean, Mario Maker comes out soon, so
Yeah.
when the hell am I ever gonna play it?
You
You know what? They didn't send it to me, so I have no obligations to play it. So I'm not gonna play it.
There you go. That 90s gamer with 50 Mexican dollars. Not to offend you guys, I love you. Is just that I'm working and not watching what you do. Just listening and it sounds weird. Sorry if I sounded rude.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Everything will be okay.
We got $2 from Thomas Nolan, who says,
Yeah.
when Bob gets sarcastic, his accent gets very New York. What are you talking about?
Now I have to listen to that. And you're sarcastic all the time.
Yeah, so. Neon Knight says, every console that Hyperkin makes is emulation based. Yes, you use a real cart, but the system dumps the ROM on startup and runs it on a built-in emu. Yeah, we know.
That's true.
I was just trying to say, like, it's not an emulator.
Yeah.
Like, you have to put an actual card in it.
Yeah.
It's not like what he was looking for.
Yeah.
The person who asked was looking for like an emulation device
Yeah.
that could play a Super Nintendo game.
I mean, that said, if you get the Superboy and an EverDrive, then then you have an emulation machine.
Except it's massive.
Yeah.
So get the Pocket Go. You will have a good time. The screen tearing is not a game-breaking experience.
Yes.
Zaga Studio says, Mexican dollars, LOL, Mexican pesos, Will. And this is why I always say the wrong names for foreign currencies.
I mean, it said MX and $. So that's why I said Mexican dollars. I know what pesos are.
Tex-Mex dollars.
Yeah.
Chalk Villa says, hey, Bob, what were those grip accessories for the Switch in handheld mode called? And is it easier to play Smash Brothers with them in handheld mode? Yes, definitely. That's the Satisfy grip.
Yes. The best grip for the Nintendo Switch.
SatisfyGaming.com. It's SATIFYE. Yeah, it's spelled weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely easier because the right grip is offset, so you have more room with your thumb and you can reach the C stick better. And the C stick is important for Smash Brothers. Tadamas says, does the new 3DS XL overstretch images when playing DS games? Should I buy regular new 3DS? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think it stretches
No.
it, does it?
No. I'm sure like there's a button combination that fills the screen, but I think by default it doesn't.
They used to be with GBA games.
Yeah.
On the light. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Luigi Fan says, do you think they will put the Koopalings in Super Mario Maker 2 as DLC? That sounds like a lot of work
Yeah.
with very little return, you know? So, no. In short, no, I don't. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that there's other things that they should work on. Like, I think that the next mode we're gonna get is a freaking Super Mario Land.
Yeah.
Unless maybe that was just an Easter. I don't know.
I don't know.
You
You can never tell. You can never tell with this company.
This would go in many different directions. All right, I'm reading like one or two more, and then we're out of here. Mm-hmm. Spaz Taxes, I ordered the Elite Satisfy bundle during your E3 stream. I love it. Question, any suggestions for a battery bank to pair well with the included case and cable? Yes, the official Nintendo Switch Anchor battery. Now, I'm pretty sure most batteries will work fine with your Nintendo Switch, but that's the only one that is licensed by Nintendo and that you can blame Nintendo for if it breaks your Switch.
Yes.
Which is important. I don't mess around with power consumption on my Switch.
Yeah.
So that's the one I'd recommend, even though it's a little expensive. Retro Tam Games says, hi, Bob and Will. It was nice to meet you guys at Too Many Games. I am the one who is giving out the Super Battle Tanks for the Game Gear.
Thank you for Super Battle Tank for the Game Gear.
I somehow ended up with 3 of these.
Yeah, one of them is mine. I think one of them is AJ's. Now we got to get a Game Gear.
Thanks, Tam.
Or wait for Analog to release the Game Gear adapter for the...
No, I want a new Game Gear. Our Game Gear is busted.
Yeah.
Can I get Spawn Wave to fix it, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, I got to figure out what's wrong with it.
I know the screen doesn't work, and I think the speaker doesn't work.
But is there any indication that it's turning on?
It's hard to tell because that thing wastes batteries so quickly.
Yeah. Fred with $2. Thoughts on the new Stampede trailer from today? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Is that some sort of weeb stuff?
Bob, how dare you use that word and make fun of an entire genre of cartoon?
Gene Koff says, Bob, do you ever feel happiness?
I used to.
Oh, One Piece Stampede. I thought it was the Lion King
Fred,
Stampede
get
theme.
your dumb ass out of here. All right, I'm done. You
All
done?
right, yeah, I'm done.
All right, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for chatting with us. As always, Wulff Den Live is every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on youtube.com/WulffDen. Except for possibly next week. Keep it locked to this channel and follow us on Twitter for more news.
It'll probably be at 7 p.m. Eastern
When
time.
we will go live, it'll probably be 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you can't make the show for any reason at all, though, we always put it up as an archive version on Thursday for you to watch on demand whenever you want. If you prefer to listen to us rather than watch us, you can do that as well. We are also an audio podcast on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. And if you listen to us on any of those platforms, please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review us because that helps us with placement on those respective stores.
Tomorrow night, Thursday night, I will be streaming on twitch.tv/WulffDen. I will be playing games until midnight where I will then play Mario Maker and we will have a good little party time. And then on Friday, I'm going to be streaming a lot of Mario Maker on Twitch. Follow me on twitch.tv/WulffDen. Make sure your notifications are on so you know when I go live. It's going to be random spurts of live streams for the next week because I'm going to be out in Vegas.
Baby.
And I don't know how long I'll be able to stream much of this stuff, and I probably won't want to stream for too long because I'm going to be out in friggin' Vegas. But stay tuned for that. It's going to be a hype time. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you all later, and goodbye.
Bye.